Folks, we love bringing local flavors into our food here in Massapeel, so we're doing some with blueberries now, and who else but Tinky to show us how. Something easy for Labor Day as well. Tinky, what are we making? We're making a blueberry pound cake. Couldn't be easier. Doesn't need icing. Easy for a picnic if you want to carry it with you. Now, when I think pound cake, I just think a lot of butter. Is that generally what a pound cake is? Well, there does seem to be a fair amount of butter in a pound cake. There's a common theme here. It's butter. Well, because it's just, that's the main flavor. On the other hand, perhaps there's less sugar than there might be in others. Basically, the name pound cake, this is not a classic pound cake, but came from, at one time, you would have a pound of butter, pound of sugar, pound of flour. Oh. I don't know whether you had a pound of eggs. Oh, yeah, punch it. Okay. That's where the name came from. Is it Scottish, Irish? Where is it from? When I think a lot of butter, I think like Scotland or Ireland. Well, someplace with a lot of cows. I have no idea. This is something I will do research on, and next time I make a pound cake, because I love pound cakes. Well, you know what, Tinky, school just started, so now you have homework. There you go. That's perfect. You're never too young for homework. So where do we start? So we start with our softened butter. Okay. And we add sugar. Is it a pound? Well, it's not, but not a pound. Okay. In a classic pound cake, it would be. Whoops, there's a little more sugar that I missed. There we go. I'm going to turn it up a little bit, so it's going to be noisy for a second. That's okay. I'm very loud. And then it's dripping into the other thing. Okay, I turned it up too much. Okay, if you would do the eggs one at a time, please. Oh, boy. Okay. You can do it, Danny. Thank you, Tinky. I mean, I've been practicing for like a year. You know, I feel like the Danny can't cook jokes kind of have to end soon. Because I feel like I've been here for over a year now. I would never say that you can't cook. Well, without you, I can't cook. Aww. When you're here, I can manage. I think you're doing very well. I watch when I'm not on the show. Okay, now, a little bit of baking powder and salt. There we go. Vanilla. Ooh, vanilla. That's pretty strong, I would imagine. I love vanilla. Do you? Did you know vanilla just got really expensive? Is that a thing? It did. Is there a reason for that? Is there something about the orchids that produce vanilla are getting rarer, or they're endangered, or they're sick or something. Oh, we don't like that. I know. Oh, we don't like that. We love our vanilla. I like vanilla. It goes into my favorite vanilla, you're the spice of my life. Okay, then, next, we gently add flour, and I should say, I'm not sure I put this in the online version, so note this, people watching at home. Yes, write this down, flour. I took a little bit of the flour and I added it to my blueberries. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Am I adding this, all of it? Then you're going to throw it all in, and then we're going to add it very slowly so it doesn't lose its oomph. Flour can lose its gluten if it's too heavily beaten. So how come you mix the flour with the blueberries? That way, the blueberries are less likely to all sink to the bottom of the cake. You can see in the cake, which we'll see in a minute, that I already made, that they're all through. You can see them on the top. If they're completely liquid and don't have the flour, then they will tend to sink to the bottom. That is fascinating. Which is not a big deal, you know. Okay, and they already got a little liquid because it's wet, but that's all right. So then we add our floured blueberries, and that's kind of it. Now where do you go from there? Then we bake it. We put it in a greased and floured bundt pan. We pop it in our oven at 325, and it bakes somewhere between an hour and 15 minutes. When the toothpick comes out done, when you pop it in, or when your finger goes down and it doesn't make a big impression. When I poke it and nothing happens. Staying itself, okay. Then you know it's done. So you kind of just keep an eye on it, and it's pretty much a really easy cake. Oh, there we go. Because my berries this time around got a little liquid under the lights, my cake is going to be a pretty shade of blue, the next one. Ooh. But this one is not, and I think you should cut yourself a piece and maybe cut one for your friend Lauren. Lauren, do you want pound cake? How do you feel about that? I can't say no to that. I don't hear a no. Okay, all right, I'm going to cut it for you. I cannot say